Welcome back to another week of Wolf Den series. I am your host, Fresh, and the Vice President here. We're welcome to have everybody, and luckily, I have great news. I am very proud of everybody. Everybody checked in. There's no DQs this week. Everything should run super smoothly this weekend, so.
Yeah, it's good. Thankfully, we have no DQs, no worrying about connection issues. Hopefully, we get everything set up. It should be set up, and we're ready to set for week 3 here.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be in the thick of it tonight. We've got a lot of showcasing tonight. We've got now. Last week the storyline was that Lotus 8 wasn't there to defend their spot. This week, Next to New was in here to defend their spot. So it's really the teams, the way the point system works, these teams that keep coming back every week are going to be on there. But Next to New is also, I think, second on the board. Right now, the flagship team, just like the storyline last week, where Next to New wasn't here. Lotus 8 isn't here either. And so neither of the two teams that have records of really dominating the bracket are here. And so it's anybody's game. You should see a lot of really close, really competitive Rocket League tonight.
Yeah, I think that since our top two teams, aren't here, that opens up the door for a lot of these teams to take the lead here. And without having those top two teams, like you said before, if they want to keep that top spot, they had to come back consistently and get those points.
Yeah, it's the league is set up in a way that it rewards the players that come back the most often. And like if you're really good and you play a lot, you can be really far ahead. But these teams that maybe aren't as good, the more they play, the better of a chance they stand. That way, they get beat out by one team, they're not going to get their entire season rocked by that one SSL team that's training for RLCS. So
Yeah,
we're going to go ahead and get these players moving towards the pitch here. We got? The first series we got up is Cruisin' and Wolfden Exo, who we both saw play last week.
we did, and Wolfden Exo played very good last week. Obviously, they didn't come up with the W in that series, but here coming into this week, I think they have a lot of knowledge from last week because now they have that knowledge of last week's game to kind of piggyback off of, and to basically try and see if they can take it all the way this time.
Yeah, they definitely have a redemption arc to have. I know that Next to New smacked Wolfden around the last time they were here, so they have a chance. But they're still at the top of the bracket, even though Next to New won the last grand final. They're still. Sorry, I'm doing the mutators for the lobby. But the next, how do I put this? Next to New won the last bracket, but Wolfden is still on top of the leaderboard as far as points because they keep coming back every week and they keep putting into it. Because Next to New absolutely blew the back out of Wolfden Exo. There was one game that was 10 to 2, and that's right, double it's to 2. However, Wolfden is still at the top of the bracket, so perseverance over everything else. So we're getting ready. Kenzo, are you ready to start?
I'm ready to start here. I'm ready to start.
Yeah, we're ready
See who can break our leaderboard this week.
See who can break our leaderboard this week. That's right. That's right. See who can make our broadcast assistant absolutely crap the bed. But we're ready to rock and roll here. Wolfden Exo versus Cruisin'. Both of these teams in the hunt for that top spot. Cruisin' in their second week. Wolfden Exo in their third. Formerly Exo, who played in the Wolfden opener prior to week 1. But Infinite Melody has it in the mid-third, looking for Bachi. Bachi's going to try and go. He gets there a little late, though, as Mikey's going to knock this away. Pushes this up along the corner, but he doesn't get any power on it. Already starting. The teams are still playing really slow. They're both looking really patient, Kenzo.
Yeah, they're looking to see what can we do. Testing the waters a little bit, if you want to add there. You could just see their Cruisin'. They have the knowledge of their, as Melody tried to get that shot in there, but Sin's just denied it down. Sin's looking to make a play there. That gets saved by ATD here. Last time we saw Cruisin', they just totally gave up a lot of defensive plays here. They allow way too many points here. You think that maybe this time around they want to change that knowledge here and change the strategies.
And changing it up usually does help you win games. What a shot off the crossbar. Mikey's awkward. Sins can't get there. And ATD puts the first one in for Cruisin'.
That was good. Melody with the tap there. And Mikey just almost had the save, but just mistimed that forward there.
It's definitely, it was very, very close. A little bit awkward there. And they're looking like they're a little bit boost-starved in the final third, too. But let's see how quickly their response is here. Sins looking for a touch to the mid. He's got it up to the top of the box. Mikey goes up, but he's a way off. Nothing to be had there. Shred gets beat. Sins is already back. We'll love the speed on the back rotation there from Wolfden. Actually, something they struggled with last week that they've definitely improved on. A close one there, but Cruisin' unable to put it on target.
Yeah, getting it there as Sins looks to make that plays there, but Bocce just gets a great save there. Now Bocce's going to take a little possession, flying through the air, but his shot gets denied by Sins. And now Melody gets another shot, but just denied by EXO here.
Here comes Bocce back the other way, still taking control of it. He lost control of it. As soon as I say it, the catcher's curse, Infinite Melody. He's got Boost in a Dream. He's looking for something mid, but nobody there from Cruisin' to capitalize on that touch. Oh, the ball's going to bounce down. It's an awkward angle up the backboard. Anybody to save it? Yes! Infinite Melody knocks it away, but Exo Sins keeps it in. Bocce knocks it out to the mid-third. Mikey tries for an intercept. Doesn't get anything solid on it. Shred puts it up the wall. Mikey's going to take it back to the ceiling. Looking for something in the ground. Ground pinch, maybe? No, that's put to a stop by Cruisin', and the counter is on.
That's a great save by Cruisin', not allowing him there. They almost had something for EXO. EXO almost had that shot in there, but just the mistiming of that and the wrong angle of it caused that miss there. Now you can just see ATD's going to try to make a little bit of play there as Shred with the shot there. Lucky to not go in for Cruisin'. So they get a little bit safer now. Melody going to try to do something. Sins tips it out of the net. Now Mike going to take a little possession. And there's the teamwork we see from EXO. That's the one thing they've been really good at is their teamwork. Even though they lost this one, their teamwork was really well on point.
Here comes Infinite Melody. He pushes it up over the top of the backboard. Looking down for a pass. Wolfden EXO manages to knock that back out down to the Cruisin' end as they're chasing it down. ATD looking for something, looking for a pass. Bocce in. Both of his teammates go. That's a triple commit from Cruisin'. And luckily, they didn't have any kind of counter put against them for that. But that's definitely, if you're Wolfden, something you want to capitalize on. Yeah,
that triple commit there could have been really bad if Cruisin' had made a play on there. Lucky for Cruisin', they get a break off that one, but EXO should have really capitalized on that. As Bocce gets a shot there, that gets denied by Sins. Now Sins gonna take a little bit of control there as Bocce with the front tap there doesn't get anything going. Net there, Melody just had it there. That ball is still going in, and nobody can seem to get a touch on that.
That is zero blues play from Bocce, trying to get something working here, finding those opportunities. They're being really creative with their pressure, and I like the way they're doing, but Wolfden is countering with a lot of physical play. Trying to keep them away from the ball, not giving them a whole lot of time on the ball, as creative as they're being. So it's really come down to kind of a stalemate to see what team can really break that first crack in the armor.
Yeah, I agree. Because you're looking at Cruisin' right now. They're playing very passive here. They're not going for a lot of risky stuff, and that's what's keeping this one goal here is just the way they're always on the ball here. As Sins gets a demo there, the 3v2 in Wolfden EXO's favor. Sins has a little momentum there, but not going to get anything going there. Bocce back on defense. Sends it downfield towards the wall there. Shred sends it right back down the Cruisin' side of the field. Shred
looking for Mikey. Going to connect on it. Sins keeping it in. Infinite Melody is up. They're clutching onto their 1-goal lead. Mikey's going to send this one high, but ATD's going to intercept in the midfield. And with 3 seconds left, it's looking like Cruisin', if anything short of a miracle for Wolfden, is going to put them down a game in the best of 3.
I have to admit that was pretty good defensive play from Cruisin'. They did not let Wolfden EXO have any momentum there. You see, even if Wolfden EXO had shots on goal, Cruisin' basically did a great job and just defended everything there. They basically played like a well-coherent team there, and that's the thing that you want to see out of Cruisin' is not allowing that mistake, because last week they allowed so many goals here, and now this week they didn't allow a single goal there, and I think that's a great improvement from them.
it definitely showed that when they took that hit and they got beat as badly as they did, they really turned themselves around and picked up the pieces, and they analyzed their play, say, okay, what can we do differently? What can we fix on this? What can we improve? And they showed up the following week ready to improve and ready to play. And that's something that you really love to see in teams. I mean, if we're going down the line here, shots are even, saves are even. And the only goal that EXO even conceded was what people would call kind of like a fluke. It wasn't a really hard shot. It wasn't a crazy shot.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything to be that was like really difficult to save. It was just awkward, which is something that's at this level is really easy to prevent. So hopefully we get to see a really, really 50-50 series here that goes to a game 3. Hopefully this drags on and gets really intense because we have a lot of Rocket League to go on tonight.
Yeah, we do there. That's an empty going. Shred fires right back at Cruisin', 1-0.
Yeah, that was a beautiful demo play there from Mikey. That's what you love to see, the aggression to get you that early goal. They had the momentum coming off the last game, having not conceded any more goals for almost 4 minutes of the previous match. So now the mentality is that we can do this, we've got this, and keep them on the back foot.
Yeah, you want to keep them. My bad. You want to keep them putting on the pressure there, kind of have them worrying on their heels a little bit, and that's what Wolfden EXO did there. Right out the gate there, says, you know what? We're down, but we're not out here, as Mikey looks to make a play. But a great save by Cruisin'. Now the second chance effort doesn't get anything going, as Sins gets to make a play there. ATD with the save. Doesn't get anything. Empty net for Cruisin', and they score!
ATD, beautiful play coming down the midfield like that. He read the bounce. He intended to do that. He planned ahead of time. He absolutely dusted the last man for EXO and threw it down and tied the game up. We have a 1-1 game. I would also like to note that Bachi has not touched the ball yet.
Yeah, and I think Bachi really needs to play it as... Oh, there's a touch by Bachi, as you said it. There you go. You were saying Bachi has got a touch on the ball, and there it is. As Sins demos Bachi. And now Mikey tried to go up there, but Shred says, I got you, brother. Now the ball heading still on Wolfden EXO field, trying to clear it out there. And they do. There's Melly tries to make a play there, doesn't get anything. Doesn't clear it out of their own net. ATD with the assist on the touch there. Shred now takes possession. Gonna do a little air dribble, gets caught up by ATD. Now Cruisin' applying a little bit of pressure. Shot, no. Sins denies that there. As a little bit as a stalemate right now, and Sins shuts me up real quick.
Oh, the double tap. You love to see it. The double tap-esque. What a good read off the backboard from Sins to put them up another goal. It was actually almost an own goal by ATD. Or was it? I don't know. I didn't see it from the angle because I was looking at the stat board as soon as it happened. But doesn't matter. EXO is now up by 1 after trailing by 1 for an entire game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They learned from their mistakes the last time. They said that we gave this team just a little too much credit. Now we got to play them at our absolute best here, and that's what they're doing right now. Sins whips on that attempt there, as now Cruisin' takes possession of it. Bachi, little stick and move strategy there. It doesn't pay off, but now Shred takes possession, looks to fly downfield, looks to get something going. ATD stops the shot there, as now Cruisin' takes possession. Heading downfield here. ATD looking to make something going. Sins with the shot that gets denied by ATD.
He loses his control there. That Shred who knocks it out to Bachi. Sins up. Gets a awkward redirect. That's almost on target. That's dangerous. You know that they are absolutely panicking right now. You see Mikey running into his teammate in a desperate attempt to try and get that out. Here comes Shred back on the other way. Pass mid there. Goal by Sins. What a beautiful play and the absolute breakdown of the Cruisin' defense.
That was absolutely picture perfect coming from Sins there. And that's the thing that you want out of that. Just the teammates. Even if a little teammate bump happened, that happens in Rocket League, you just gotta see your team. Just gotta know, always have clear vision of the field.
Here comes ATD back the other way. Oh, and an answer quick and a reply. These two are furiously texting back and forth as soon as the chat is read. A message is inbound from Cruisin'. And with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left, they're only down by 1. They seem to be kind of staying consistently in that little trail.
Yeah, they are. They're staying a little bit consistent, and they're not running away with the Exo's not running away here. Cruisin is absolutely keeping up with the pace, but there's still time on the clock, so they still got time here. They don't have a third man back there as Bocce with the demo, so now they got the 3v2 in their favor here. As ATD looks to make a touch to clear it out of the net there. Shred sends it right back in, but Bocce takes it right back out. Melody misses there, but Bocce just able to make a play there.
Cruisin is definitely struggling in the boost department. Oh, Shred
oh my god.
A double commit.
Oh.
I mean, be glad you hit it because it was a double, but Sins gets the credit on that one. Shred, honestly, Shred should get credit too for that beautiful double that he almost got, but almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. So
that was close by Bocce. Bocce almost had the save there, but just mistimed it there. And now the 50-50 heading towards Cruisin's side here. As Bocce clears it out, looks to make a little control there. Gets taken away by Mikey. Now Shred up top. As Mikey gets the shot there, Sins looks to make another shot. Doesn't get anything going for there. And with a 2-goal lead here, Cruisin has to make a play if they want to force, if they want to win here. Otherwise, EXO is going to force a game 3 here.
They're definitely going to try and force a game 3. That's the way we love series to go. We love more Rocket League always, don't we, Kenzo?
Yeah, we do, as Melody almost had a goal there to make it 4-3, but just the timing off that wasn't good there. Sins with a shot, ATD defense right with another one. Doesn't get the dice he wants there. Now a little bit of a risky play from Mikey. It pays off very well. Now a minute remaining as a touch by Wolfden. EXO makes a little bit of an effort here. 50 seconds to go. Anything can happen here! And Shred scores!
That is painful. That is painful. That's so disrespectful by Shred there to put that into the defender. You know, I don't think he really intended to put it in off the defender, but just the unfortunate bounce when you're trying to save it really is insulting.
Yeah, it is here. And Bocce thought he had the shot there. A little bit off target, doesn't get anything he wants there. And now ATD completely lifts on that attempt. Now Bocce, he misses as well there. Cruisin missing a lot of touches that should go in here. Not really sure what they're trying to play here. Now 30 seconds remaining. Shred with a little bit of dribble as Melody flies in from out of nowhere. No Randy Orton. ATD they control there. As 15 seconds left there. This looks to be going towards game 3 here. As EXO looks to probably get in one more goal here. Cruisin trying to do at least a little bit of anything to get a goal here. And now this could be it here. The ball touches the ground. Shred trying to make one more play. And Wolfden EXO is going to force a game 3 score 5-2.
Yes, they are. They're going to set that up very perfectly for game 3. They had a lot of pressure that game. They turned it around. And let's talk about the shot totals.
The shot totals
13-5. Goodness.
Yeah, I think for that one, that's more Wolfden EXO just playing very aggressiveness and taking advantage of what Cruisin had there. Cruisin, a little bit of overcommitting towards the ball there. But like as you saw there, Cruisin had a couple opportunities. ATD with 2 goals in there. But by the end, EXO really just overpowered them. And that's the thing. Now you're coming into this game 3 here. Now you have a little bit of knowledge of how Wolfden EXO plays there. Now you know they're going to play more aggressive, so you got to fire back right at them.
Yeah, you really can't give them the time of day to actually stop and think about what they're doing, right? You have to shut down EXO early on, and it starts with, especially Cruisin, it starts with the fundamentals in your rotations, having that coverage of the field and not really giving them the room to act and not giving them the time to think. So rotations and speed are really all you really need to kind of get an upper hand up on this. I almost hit auto join team and I was almost whoops. I did not join a team, but this is we're all set for game 3. We got 6 on the field, 5 on the clock, and only one of these teams is moving on to the second round to play FB Express. Bocce Gets 50'd up in the midfield. Mikey's looking to challenge this. He decides to backflip off it and let his teammate take it. Bachi can't quite get control of it. He does take control of it from Sins, though. This EXO is looking a little awkward to start right off the bat, but Cruzen starting off strong. Manages to get a couple shots on goal, but takes it all the way back down, fighting for control in their back third now. It's over across net. Bachi gets a good touch out, looking for the dunk. Oh, what a play by Bachi! He's got the breakaway! No way!
Talk
Talk
about poor timing. Bachi immediately knew it, says, we got to score immediately, and gets the breakaway goal there.
It was absolutely disgusting. That's a good lesson on following your touches and staying with it until the end, so you absolutely have no more left in it. Here comes Mikey back the other way. Shred taking his time. Bachi missing just barely as Bachi tries to get it back to the mid. Unfortunately, unable to get any touch on it. As Wolfden taking control of it once again in their back third, but really only kind of throwing away possession once they get control of it. Struggling with that transition from defense to offense seems to be a lot. A fake there by ATD. I'm not going to let that go unnoticed since I saw that.
Yeah. That's a great fake there because they try to make a little bit of a fake out towards Wolfden EXO, and it kind of pays off there as Melody gets a touch there, sends it towards Wolfden EXO's here, and now it looks like Cruzen try to set up a play there. They don't get anything going here as Bachi misses the touch there. Shred with another steal there. Melody stopped that ball from heading towards the net here, but Sins wants to get that shot in there, wants to tie it up here.
Shred going to the ceiling, touches it down off the backboard, looking for his teammate. Unfortunately, so close, but so far. Bachi once again playing with very, very little boost. He missed picking up the corner, and he missed it again because EXO stole it. If you're coming back the other way, EXO really putting the pressure on their neck now, trying to even this up. His Infinite Melody is going to take this down to the mid-third. He gets the dunk, he gets the demo. Here comes ATD back the other way. He gets dunked himself. EXO with the fake, looking for a double, can't quite get it there. And nobody's home to capitalize on the touch made by Sins.
You know, EXO had multiple opportunities here to get that ball in there. They just didn't get anything going here. As Shred, he had a shot there, but Bachi saves it here. Now Cruzen taking what they saw there. That's a shot by Sins, and he ties it up.
Lord have mercy. That was an absolute beamer from downtown by Sins. 78 miles an hour without getting touched by one of the other players. That had some heat on it.
Yeah, it did. I thought Cruzen was gonna have the save there, just a little bit off timing there, but they almost had it there. Now we're tied 1-1 here. Series point here. Melody tries to make a good air dribble. That gets stolen in favor of EXO. EXO try to get a shot there. Sins makes a little bit play there close to the net. Doesn't get anything. Now Bachi is gonna clear it out there as Mikey misses the 50-50. And now Sins looking to clear the ball out there. ATD says no thank you. Now the ball, fast break downfield. Bachi misses it! Melody! Oh, can't get back there in time!
Melody just so close but so far. Unable to get the momentum to get back to it. Bachi having a really bad touch there. Melody, I saw what you were trying to do to flick it up and redirect it up off the either crossbar or backboard, one of the two, not both. They are different things, Fresh, to try and get it out, but unfortunately he could not get there in time. Sins, he's got boost in time to work with this. He's got to wait. He's going to go for a demo on Bachi, leave it for his teammate. Mikey puts the pressure on, gets it over the backboard. Touched by Cruzen, gets this free. Or maybe not. I spoke too soon. Playing for the 50. One of these teams has no boost. The other one just picked it up. Bachi knocks it out. Unfortunately, it looks like, and one of the things I'm noticing is that Cruzen isn't really touching it with intent, it feels like. It feels like they're kind of just like throwing it away, just try and get it out of their end. And I feel like that's why they're struggling with boost and boost management, is because they really aren't playing with a lot of intent and direction in what they're doing, which is allowing EXO to walk all over them. You see them sending two players for the ball there. Bachi's going to have to get in here. He ends up pushing his teammate into it, which counts as a save, but it's still not going to allow them to transition back to offense. Shred knocking it all the way back down, forcing Bachi to go all the way back up, pass it right back to him off the backboard. Is anybody home? ATD gets us away before EXO can capitalize. That was a beautiful save.
It was right there, and you're right about that. They're playing a little bit too conservative right there. They're not communicating well on property. Having two guys go for the ball there should really only be one man there. And now Bocce has to break away there. Looks for a double tap on goal. Does it get there? ATD gets a shot, but Shred denies it. 40 seconds left. Cruzen needs a goal here to send this to overtime. Now ATD with the up and over. Shred gets a touch there. 30 seconds remaining. Cruzen needs to make something there. They need that spatial awareness to make something happen here, and they're not letting that happen. That's a shot there, really on goal, and Bocce scores it, tied 2-2 with 17 seconds left.
That is an absolute savior play right there. 17 seconds left. Way to hold it together, to stick it through and see it to the end. The mentality is absolutely strong with this team. This is something you love to see. 50 there from Infinite Melody forces it back into the cruising corner. ATD and Bocce deciding to play kind of slow. Gets it over one, gets it over two. Sins is going to try and get this. He gets a 50 and the boost. He could. He has an opportunity. But the ball's going to stay there, and we're going to go into overtime in Game 3. This is down to the wire for this series. This is a wonderful way to start off Week 3.
Yeah, it is. You love to see that. Melody has a shot there, doesn't get anything going. This is why Cruzen, they're playing a little bit more better now, figuring out like, hey, if you're back down there, stay down there. Don't come up. Stay near mid and try to cut the ball if it comes towards you here. Now Bocce tries to make something happen. Oh, Shred, I thought he was going to go for a shot there, but go for the demo there, but that also pays off well.
Yeah, he ended up going for the ball, missed the ball, hit the defender, got him out of net. Oh, with an awkward touch, it's 50 in front of net. This is intense. I'm going to need therapy after this match. Bocce gets a bump there. ATD gets a touch out, but Infinite Melody is going to send it all the way back down to the XON for them to clear it back. Sins is going to try and take control. Bocce, no boost, takes it off the ceiling. EXO knocks it high in center, but they're giving themselves time to try and grab boost. An awkward pass there goes over to Infinite Melody. He's got boost and time to work with. Looking for a ceiling pinch, looking for a touch off the backboard, nothing home. Bocce, once again, trying to use that ceiling to their advantage, but it doesn't really seem to be getting them anywhere. They tried it 3 or 4 times in a row. Infinite Melody barely on the goal line, makes the save. Sins, 0 boost, gets a 50. Is anybody home? Mikey jumps up for this, pushes it to the corner for himself. Gets a 50, bounces off the ceiling out in front of net. Shred can't quite get there. He gets the double though for his teammate. Teammate puts it back out to the top of the 18, but his third is all the way back down on defense and nobody home.
Yes, third's kind of way back down there. As Mikey looks to say game over, but no, says no thank you. Not gonna get that shot there. It's a bit of a stalemate heading into overtime here, about a minute 45 here. As Melody, a little bit too high of a shot there, kind of lifts there now. ATD looks to make something. The standing shot there doesn't get anything. Shred clears it out there. Now Shred riding the wall here. Meets up with the cruising defender. Bocce, empty goal. No, Mikey saves it. Keeps the series alive for EXO here. Now Sins looks to make a play. Makes one man miss. Trying to make another miss. Trying to do something. He's in the corner. Going for a little bit of a shot there. Saw he had a little teammate there. Doesn't get anything. Now Sins, he's going to take a little of a touch there. Sends it downfield. As Mikey's going to fly through the air here. As Shred, can he get that shot there? Double tap, misses, Mikey scores!
So follow up the play, the 1, the 2, the 3 touches there in 2 minutes and 29 seconds into overtime. After a game and a half later, we finally have decided that WDS EXO are going to move on. But what a fight that this cruising team put on.
I agree. Both teams played very well here, and you saw Cruzen. They were not going down without a fight here, as just the way you love to see that. I like the way Cruzen played a little bit better, even though they kind of lost. They played very well, and that's the thing. You know, you even though you may lose, you still got time to reflect on it and think about what did we do wrong. And the thing that was the communication. They weren't communicating there. They were leaving a way to commit to commitments there, as they had 2 people on that ball there. That just did, you can't have that there. You really can't have that.
They really can't. but it still was. It was a down to the wire match. We had both teams just neck and neck, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. With the exception of game 2, where Wolf Den pulled ahead at the very end, it wasn't. It was a very, very, very close series. Both teams were very on edge with each other, but ultimately it came down to who made the first mistake when you're playing a game for that long. So props to both teams. Definitely not something to be not something to be ashamed of at all. And with only 7 teams, you're still going to get a good amount of points to keep moving up in that bracket. So, or keep moving up in the standings, need to say. But Wolfden, EXO, moving on to the next round to play against FB Express. We are going to be watching here soon the winner of Starting Point and Boston Watchmen versus the winner of Optify versus Metallic 9. And if I'm seeing correctly, Optify and Metallic 9 are in game 3. Starting Point and Boston Watchmen have not reported their games yet. So we'll be right back after this short break with more Wolf Den series. Welcome back to Wolf Den series week 3. We are all set for what we need to do in the semifinals. We got Metallic 9 versus Starting Point. Now, Starting Point was back here last week, and we're already joining and getting players. So these players are ready to go at it. There's a little bit of banter in the pregame lobby. But Kenzo, I don't know. We don't know any predictions because one of these teams we haven't seen play yet.
Well, we have seen Starting Point play before, and I was going to say something, but Brave says, okay.
Brave decided to start off. Someone, I forget who it was, someone said good luck in lowers. Reminder that there is no lowers. This is best of 3 single elimination up until the end for points. And then the points qualify you for the major at the end of the season. So, with that being said, Starting Point kicking us off with a 1-goal early lead. Oblivion looking for something here.
Oh my god.
A quick answer and reply. This looks like it's going to be a heated match.
Yeah, it's going to be back and forth there. I was going to get a word in, but, you know, I guess these teams are shutting me up real quick here. But that's fine. Out of the way, it's high-paced action, and you like to see that.
You really do. They really do love to see the quick back and forth of every game. Brave losing the 50 here, has to retreat back to his own net. Oh, and the player from Metallic 9 missed it. I didn't quite see who it was, but they're putting on a lot of pressure. This game is already playing at a lot faster pace than the one we previously saw. Uncle Stan moving it down the field. Random knocking it out to the other side of the midfield. DJ looking to recover, gets a touch back on it, couldn't quite get the follow-up. Looking for a bump, nothing there. Oblivion knocks it back. Oh, it's awkward in front of net. But Random, once again, coming in clutch and knocking that away.
I saw he had it there. That was going to be just a risky shot there, but it pays out in the favor of Metallic 9. Now, Brave is going to fly down Whitfield, meets up with Phantom. As Phantom cuts it off, Uncle Stan here trying to make something there. He's got to get back on his own net, but he makes a great save. Both of them, DJ and Stan would have saved.
DJ back the other way, doesn't quite get any control of it, can't make anything of it. Both Brave and DJ have now been dunked back into the defensive end. Bounce off the backboard, look, gets retouched by Random, over to the top 90 by Oblivion. The speed at which this play is going, I can't keep up.
That was just way too fast. Oblivion just coming out of nowhere. He came flying in like Rey Mysterio from the top rope. He comes flying in there, and now it takes the 2-1 lead for Metallic 9 here. Now the 50-50. Both men trying to come back there. Random gonna fly through the air. He completely misses on that play there. As Oblivion tries to make something there, he sends it into the corner, and now Brave tries to clear it out there. Passes it to Uncle Stan. Uncle Stan trying to make a little bit of a play there. He's got a shot, but Random saves it. Brave, his attempt, gets denied by Oblivion. Now Stan is bumped by Phantom there. The rear end. Phantom looking to make a play there. Brave clears that ball out. Phantom flies through the air. The tap doesn't get anything going. And now Stan trying to make something go in there. He takes possession, a little bit of a dribble, passes it out to Brave, goes off the wall here. That's Metallic 9 playing a little bit defensively and clearing that ball out here, not allowing Starting Point to make anything.
Yeah, Starting Point looking really awkward there. But they're managing to hold their own. They're managing to stay in this. A good little redirect touch there from Brave. Oh my goodness, Brave putting that deep in. I love that goal explosion, by the way. That sonic boom from the Star Wars pack is absolutely legendary.
That there was a great play by Brave there says, we got to tie this thing up here. And now it is 2-2, 2:42 to go here. Lots of twos in here. As Oblivion takes the touch there, gets stopped by Brave. Now Brave takes possession, has the downfield to IMDJ. The Phantom cuts it off there as he sends it right downfield to Starting Point's corner. Phantom takes possession once again. He's going to get a little bit of a touch there. Oblivion! Thought he had a shot there, but Brave saves it.
Brave and Stan both went for that, but unfortunately, it was just super awkward. But they managed to get it out, and they managed to keep it on offense. But here comes back the other way. Stan trying to get a touch on it, but he can't quite get anything to work with it. Brave knocking it all the way back down the other end. Stan looking for a dunk. He gets it down to the corner. And Starting Point is regaining their lead. Now 2 unanswered goals on the dunk. An absolute comeback from them.
Phantom, he just misses that 50-50 there. And that's painful way to lose something like that. You get so close to getting it, but the physics just do not allow you to live that day.
Yeah, it was so unfortunate the way it happened, but Brave looking for another one here. Gets another shot on goal, saved by Oblivion. Back the other way. Justin,
oh my
sorry, Justin. Wow. Fresh, what are you talking about? Uncle Stan puts another one in to extend that lead to 2. A beautiful shot from the bottom of the box there. All the way over by the sidewall. Put that exactly where he could to get it out of the arm's reach of the defense.
Yeah, he did a great job there, kind of playing off what the team was going for, and Stan just took advantage of the missed opportunity by Metallic 9 here. Now DJ's going to fly through downfield here, takes possession, is going to chase right after it, but Oblivion takes control of that. Now Stan hanging up a little up in the air there as Phantom gets the pass from his teammate there, misses. Now Randall going to try to do something a little bit there. He takes a touch off the ball here. Ball heading towards the corner here. Stan going to play off of it. As he gets a touch there, Phantom. There's a double team there. Oblivion! Oh, almost had it there. But Phantom was the one who got the shot there, excuse me. Now Stan trying to make a little bit of a play here. Gets stopped by Phantom. Oblivion! Empty net! And Oblivion scores!
Yeah, that's just a basic breakdown of coverage on the field. Uncle Stan couldn't get to where he needed to be, and Brave was way into the corner, away from back post. He was almost there. He couldn't get back in time, though. It's unfortunate. You hate to see it, but it is the way it is.
Yeah, Brave just a little bit too late there, coming back there, but he almost had that save there. Now looks to be, ooh, Starting Point almost had their 5th goal here. They don't get anything at a minute to go here. Brave with a shot gets denied by Phantom here. Metallic 9 needs just a goal here. They might just get it, but DJ messes up the trajectory and stops it from happening. Now Random off the ceiling, off the wall, can't get anything going there, rotates out. And now Starting Point takes possession. Phantom looks to make a play. Random gonna get a little bit of a double touch there. Nope, he doesn't. And now Starting Point takes a little possession. Oblivion gonna fly through the air. 30 seconds out. They need something here. They want to tie it up.
DJ taking it back from defense, looking to get some offense going this time around. He's got no boost. He left to leave it for a teammate. That teammate is Brave. Brave has it off the ceiling. He gets the double. Random knocks it off the backboard. Here come Starting Point back the other way, desperately looking to capitalize on that mistake. As it goes all the way back down to the opposite end, and they've got 6 seconds to hold out. That's all they need, and with every second that ticks away, it looks closer and closer like Starting Point is going to put that down and take game 1.
I thought for that minute that shot was going to go in, but it didn't. And Starting Point would have a close call there right near the end. If they were not there, that would have been drastic for them here. And now they take game 1 here of a series here.
Yeah, they do take game 1. I love that they kept that solid mentality. And can we talk about Brave absolutely coming in clutch? The matchup between Brave and Oblivion has been absolutely heated for the entire duration of the series of the first game. It was tense between the two of them. The mechanical skill that they're both displaying is essential, as far as this league is concerned, top tier. It's probably the better that we've seen of the teams that we've seen on this series. But that doesn't go without saying. You notice that Starting Point is leaning a lot more on Brave than Metallic 9 is leaning on Oblivion. You kind of see the point spread is a little different between the two teams. Brave is getting involved in everything that he can, and DJ is just kind of there for emotional support. So hopefully what we want to see is a little more balanced play from starting point, because ultimately relying on that one player is going to undo them.
Yeah, I agree. You know, you can't rely on one player, even though Brave is kind of the driving force of starting point here. I don't think that they should really rely on him more. You know, it's a team effort. It's not a one-man effort. Same goes for Metallic 9 here. At the 50-50 and a little early demo here as Phantom wants to take a possession here. And now this is where you kind of want to see a little bit of back and forth here. As Phantom rides up the wall, takes possession, air dribbles. Does nothing there. Now DJ looks to fly through the air as Random cuts it off.
Here comes Brave looking for a challenge, a triple challenge there from starting point. Try and get something going. Stan knocks it back to his own backboard. Brave and DJ both miss it. Random gets a touch off the backboard, but he can't control it. DJ playing control on the boost there. You'll love to see that. Stealing the mid away from Metallic 9 so they can't get anything going. The ball is loose here in the midfield once again. Uncle Stan misses a touch. Brave, low boost, has to make the save. He does! Stan gets a 50. Brave can't quite get a touch on it. He's looking to get it out to his teammate. DJ is up for this. He's got the backboard. He's got time, but Random is there to knock that away.
That was honestly great back and forth for both teams there. That's a shot there, and Oblivion scores!
That was an unfortunate miss there from, I believe, Uncle Stan on that back line. Just didn't have the time. The demo play there was what Metallic 9 needs to play. That's how you deal with extremely mechanical players. Is you demo, you bump them, you keep them on the field. We saw that today at RLCS when my team, Vitality, got their absolute bodies rocked by Carmigor in the quarterfinals. But
I'll be honest, I did not. I saw what happened. I saw a little bit of highlights of that, but Charlie did not play very well here. They did not.
No, they did not play very well that day. But we're on this series now. That series is over. Starting point, looking for a pass out to the opposite field. Oblivion gets dunked by DJ, who takes it back down to Random. Random takes it over to the midfield, 50s it up the wall, looking for a touch, but the bumps are coming out heavy from starting point. They said, all right, if you want to play that game, we can play that game too. Stealing that boost, taking it away from them, controlling it as best as they can. It's awkward in the corner. What in the plat is happening? It's coming down off the sidewall. Here comes Metallic 9 looking for another touch. Brave knocks it away. DJ gets a 50 out to the midfield. And Uncle Stan doesn't have the boost to go for it. But Oblivion lost control. That's an empty net, but he shoots it high. He can't get the double. DJ can't get the follow. And all the way racing back to an empty net. DJ's going to take control of this and make a very threatening shot look not threatening at all.
Yeah, that was just very unfortunate for starting point. They had the shot there, but just a little too high, a little too much power on there, and they would have tied it up here if they had that shot there. And now it's Oblivion completely was on his shot there. Shot on goal there. DJ with the save, very risky, and just gets it out in the neck of time there.
How do you not score there? If you are Metallic 9, you are kicking yourself for that.
I know. I've been in that same scenario where that ball is so close to getting in. You just need that one person to run up and knock it in there. But that time, starting point got very lucky there that they did not give up a goal there. And now Uncle Stan going to right up the wall here. Try a little bit of touch there. Passed it to his teammate. Teammate with the touch. Random takes possession of it. DJ fires right back. That's a shot there, but Oblivion with the save. As Phantom takes possession, a demo. Phantom looks to fly through the air. Brave, very risky. Pays off well here as Oblivion comes rushing in from downfield. Shot on goal. Phantom missed the 50, and Uncle Stan, the man, gets the goal.
That is absolutely rude of him. I mean, if you're going to do that to him, at least buy him dinner first, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, I agree. Move over, Becky Lynch. We got a new the man in town here. As Uncle Stan once again takes possession. He shoots it downfield. DJ gonna rotate out here. As the ball sends right downfield to starting point. Brave takes possession of demo from starting point. They're playing a little bit of aggressiveness right here, trying to get as much advantages as they can here.
looking low on boost. Metallic 9 is really struggling to break out of their own end and regain control. Starting Point is meeting them punch for punch at everything that they're throwing at them. And anything, they're really just saying anything you can do, I can do better. The reset here gets it. Oh, and a 50 there from Oblivion shuts that really dangerous shot down, as both of the defenders were in very awkward spots. But now, beating 2, Random looking like he's got another touch. He touches it off the backboard on the reset. Not quite sure what the intention was there, but he did manage to at least keep control of it now on the offensive pressure. But the question is, can they maintain it? And the answer is yes, they can. However, that's unfortunate. Knocks it all the way out back to the midfield. DJ coming in clutch there. It's Oblivion desperately trying to keep the ball in the blue half. Uncle Stan looking for a redirect. It's off the backboard. Anybody home to double? No! Brave making a wise decision to stay back and play deep third man. But it's looking very awkward for Starting Point right now. Miscommunication there, almost costing them a dangerous shot.
Yeah, they are there. They have 10 seconds left here. Trying to get something there. That was a shot by Fan to get saved by DJ. 3 seconds up. Touch there from Starting Point there. One that they need something. Ball heading downfield. It's going to go in at the buzzer. Uncle Stan, the man, scores.
Buzzer beater, buzzer beater, buzzer beater. Starting Point takes game 2 in the best of 3. And I believe for the semifinals, Kenzo, this is over.
I mean, that is a heartbreaker for Metallic 9. You have everything going there. You play very well, but then Uncle Stan, the man, comes in and ends the series. And for Metallic 9, you know, that's just got to be heartbreaking for them.
That's got to be heartbreaking for them. Absolutely. I couldn't have put it better myself. They came in, they played so strong, and they had so much going for them, but they unfortunately just couldn't quite break the mounting pressure that Starting Point was on them. So that's a wrap on that series. There's really not a whole lot more to be said about it. But moving forward, the next series that is on this channel is going to be this week's grand final. Let me take a peek at the bracket real quick and see who we got going on once it loads, because my internet is slow. FB Express 2-0'd Wolfden EXO moving on to the grand final, and they will be playing Starting Point here in the grand final. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to the grand final of the Wolfden series. I almost forgot to change the match settings. Oh my goodness, I'm a terrible match of show I'm casting. But with that being said, we are in the grand final, Kenzo.
Yeah, and both these teams have played their butts off here. FB Express and Starting Point, who have been just very, very controlled here so far. They're playing very aggressive. The last time that we saw, and that's how they end up getting the win last time here. But now they're in grand finals. This is going to be a new team that they're playing against here. But the thing is here, can FB Express match the aggressiveness that Starting Point plays?
That is the question. We haven't seen FB Express play at all. But we're going to find out what kind of team that they are very quickly.
Yeah, we are. And now the thing is here, this could be basically anything that could happen here. You know, you could have a blowout, you could have a close game here. So let's see what happens here.
We got 6 on the field and 5 on the clock. Brave is going to get us started off right down to the other end. Starting Point kind of just really playing their game as we have seen in the past couple weeks. They're just playing for, their fun. They're playing for fun. They're playing for kicks. There is a prize pool for the major. I would like to remind everybody that there's points for the weekly gameplay that used to qualify for the major, where we limit the number of teams that come in. And those are closed and invitation only. However, we run these kind of like qualifiers every week. And teams that play more consistently obviously get more points. Right now, the current points leader is WDS EXO, who got knocked out here in the semifinal by this FB Express team that played.
Yeah. Here's a shot there. Doesn't get anything. As Poised looks to make something happen here. First killer gonna take possession there, but he gets cut off immediately. Here's Vengeance. to fly through the air here. Ball being bounced around here as Uncle Stan, the man here last time, gets a touch there. DJ gets a demo here. Stan misses. That ball is flying, heading towards Starting Point's corner. Now Poise looks to make something here, as this is a little bit of defensive game here, as Starting Point getting a little outplay here. See what they can do here. Brave makes one man miss, gets the flick. Poise with the touch there, but he gets bumped there. And the ball heading dangerously towards FP Express's net there. That's very risky.
Oh, that's dirty. He's going to put that in. DJ, he faked the one with the high pop, and the second defender had already jumped, trying to get ahead of that in time. But unfortunately, Vengeance wasn't able to get back to it. And Starting Point is going to put the first goal into the grand final.
Yeah, there you saw there from FP Express, a little overcommitment, kind of missed that. They needed a little more height on there to get that save there. Now DJ gets the touch there. As First Killer sends it downfield, chasing after it. Vengeance off the wall here, the double tap, and Vengeance ties it up.
I probably shouldn't say this on stream, but god damn, what an angle to hit that back from. He got the reset off the ceiling too. Just a beautiful play from Vengeance. That looks to be top tier mechanics from him. Not something we see a lot over here in this league, but it is definitely something you do like to see.
Yeah, you do there. That was a great play by Vengeance, committing on the double tap there, and it paid off well here. As now, Poise wins the 2v1, sends it downfield to Starting Point's corner. Brave's gonna fly through the air, gets the touch, sends it downfield. DJ awaiting on the pass there, gets a shot there, doesn't get anything. As Starting Point looks to bring the pressure. Now fast break down the field. Vengeance with the tap, but Brave saves it, keeps it 1-1 here. As now pass to DJ. Uncle Stan on shot. He gets the goal.
He does. He puts that all down, finds that open spot. The pass from DJ from the midfield looks to be absolutely stellar. It's something that Starting Point is really good. They are absolutely good. Passing in the midfield, looking for each other, that awareness of where your teammates are at. Definitely a solid thing to be having on the play side for them.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And you saw that they basically took advantage of what FP Express was doing. They had no third man back there. That third man overcommitted too much, and that's what caused them to get the goal here. Now, Poise, they take possession, try to pass it First Killer, doesn't get anything as Vengeance gets a demo here. And First Killer looks to make a play, looks to get a shot, but Brave saves it. Vengeance has another attempt, doesn't get it. It gets saved there. Defense is outrageous right now for Starting Point, trying to keep the ball out of their net. As DJ clears it, Poise takes possession. Now the ball heading towards downfield. Brave takes a shot, doesn't get anything. Empty net. Poise gets something, but he gets denied by Stan, the man here. He is playing like an MVP here.
He really is playing like an MVP. Starting Point, their rotations are, well, no pun intended, on point, if you will. They're controlling the space in the midfield. They're controlling the space on the back third. The only thing that they're really having trouble with is maintaining pressure on the offensive end, and that's something that's really going to be the undoing of them. But so far, it really doesn't look like they're struggling against this team that much. They're beating them to the touches, and it looks like Metallic 9 is just kind of really fighting on the back end to try and do anything.
Yeah, they're getting pressured there. You saw Starting Point kind of bring the pressure. Starting Point likes to play that very aggressive, very aggro type where they just bring non-stop demos and leave you with a disadvantage there. And it's been paying off the last couple of matches that we have seen them in. They play very aggressively, and it's paid off because they don't want to play there. As Brave, Brave had a shot and a demo there. That would have been bad for FP Express there. As Uncle Stan, the man, he does it again, folks.
Will Stan putting it in. We talked about him being not as prevalent in one of the past matches, but here in this series, he is absolutely dominating the field right now.
He is, like I keep saying, he's Stan, the man. He is making his presence known on the field. At Starpoint, Winston 50-50, Brave pops it up into the air, Poise takes it out, sends it downfield, but Uncle Stan takes a shot and it takes a crack. It doesn't get anything there. Now Force Killer looks to take possession. Dribbles it downfield. Brave cuts it off. Ball in starting point's corner. Vengeance looks to make something there. 10 seconds left. And Starbuck loses a game 1 here of the finals here. This is a best of 5 here. DJ tried to get one more shot in there. He doesn't get anything. Now Brave, the play here.
Oh, he saved it!
My God!
He saved it! No!
What? Oh my God!
He is shoving his foot so far up his own rear end for that one. Wow. I mean, you're still down by 2 with 1 second left. It wasn't going to be like a game-winning goal.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be a game-winning goal, but you have the shot in there. Why would you block your own teammate's shot? I mean, I don't even know what to say.
Maybe trying to redirect it around the defender and trying to beat him to get that last-ditch goal to only make it a 1-goal loss, but unfortunately, that just was not what happened. Looking at the stat board, FB Express really struggling to post anything. Vengeance had that one really gnarly goal, but other than that, there wasn't a whole lot of pressure in the offensive end. I wish I had ball chasing statistics that I could pull from these matches live so I could see who had what possession time and boost stealing and all of that in real time. But unfortunately, we don't. The only thing that we do know is that Starting Point is already up 1 game in the series.
Yeah, they're up 1 game in the series, and it's that aggressiveness that they play so well here. You know, you saw it last game, and in the series, Starting Point has played very aggressiveness, and if you're FB Express, you have to match that aggressiveness because Starting Point isn't going to let you just take shots down the field. They're not going to let you do that. They'll be right up on you and play very aggressively.
They will play very, very aggressively all of the time. Vengeance looking for something again off the ceiling, but Starting Point starting to understand that he is the player that they need to worry about. And as I say, what a redirect.
Vengeance gets the second effort. The pass from First Killer. Vengeance says, let me help you out there, dog, and takes the 1-0 lead here.
That is so very unfortunate, if you will. Brave. Well, a little awkward there. Got to put it in reverse. Terry knocks it back the other way. DJ takes control of this. Gets off the backboard. Starting Point gets a pinch down. But Brave is there once again to take that away. So as he's looking for the boost there, he's going to grab the mid. Stan popped it up. Brave unable to capitalize on that as Vengeance knocks it back the other way. Boys coming down the opposite end. Looking for something in the midfield. Vengeance trying to pass it to his teammate. What an unfortunate back there. Unfortunate it is as Poise manages to knock that one in.
And now you're kind of seeing FB Express playing a little bit more aggressive. They realize that, say, hey, look, we got to be aware of who's on the field here, as it's a 2-0 in favor of FB Express here. Now, Brave wins the 50-50 Poise, gonna fly through the air, puts it on net, doesn't get anything there, as DJ puts a little drift there. Pops it up into the air, gonna fly through the air. First Killer knocks him off the trajectory. Poise wins the 50-50, instead he doesn't. And now Vengeance is gonna take possession there. Here's Poise. Shot on goal, doesn't get anything. Vengeance had an opportunity as he didn't get anything going there. DJ saves the shot there. Still 2-0 here. Vengeance is gonna take his time now. His sweet little Mary time gonna fly through the air. There's a little whoop-de-loop there, doesn't get anything going.
The whoop-de-loop is called a triple flip reset, is what he was going for. But unfortunately, he couldn't get the third one. First Killer and Poise both go for this. A double commit is going to make this really awkward. If Starting Point manages to get this out of their own end, they are going to have one hell of an opportunity as DJ touches this one. Vengeance, boost, time, space, reset, double. Ooh. Unable to get past the 2 as he's trying to use every mechanic in his arsenal to get past those defenders, but unfortunately it is to no avail.
Yeah, he's trying to get that
awkward touch.
Yeah, he's trying to get that just a little bit mechanics working in there, but he's been taking them shots on the goal, playing a little bit aggressive, and it's sort of paying off in his favor here, but Starting Point just not allowing there. The reset doesn't go in Starting Point's favor though, as DJ passes to Uncle Stan. He tries to make a touch there, doesn't get anything. Brave misses there, as Poise shoots and scores. It's a 3-0 game.
they're starting to figure out where the holes in the armor are at, and Stan getting an unfortunate, hasty touch there that knocks it out mid. Ready, he was poised to strike, if you will.
Yeah, he was there. And now Starting Point on the back end of this here. They're on the rear end here. They're the ones usually been leading here, but now Epic Express saw what they're doing and just says, you know what, we're gonna take what you're doing and we're gonna do it better. As Vengeance tries to get down the fast break, DJ cuts it off there. Vengeance trying to do a little too much, and it costs him there dearly. Now Poise gonna fly through the air, gets the touch, has the fast break, empty net. Vengeance is gonna fly through there. Does he have something in the back pocket? He does. First killer gets the goal, the corner shot.
Off the crossbar, no less. Absolutely making a mockery of this defense. Brave caught completely off guard, unable to get to it. I'm not quite sure if DJ touched that or not. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it went off the crossbar, but that's certainly an unfortunate touch, if need be at that.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate touch there. As Rocket says that he wants to touch there. First killer, excuse me, Poise with the shot there. Now first killer touches it. The double tap, not in their favor here. As first killer's Vengeance gets a shot, but Brave saves it, denies it, trying to at least somewhat erase this deficit that Starting Point is in now. First killer gets a shot, misses off the crossbar, and now Brave with a demo. Poise touches it, flies through the air, tries to get something there as that would be first killer. Flying downfield, DJ tries to make something going. And remember, Starting Point needs a goal if they want to keep something alive here. They got to get a shot there. 1:33 left to go here, as this is turning in somewhat of a blowout here for FB Express.
It really is, but the thing it's going to come down to for Starting Point is going to be consistency. They need to be more consistent on their touches. You see a lot of backflips, a lot of side flips, a lot of really rushed moments, and that's because right now, FB Express is controlling the pace of the game. They're forcing Starting Point to play faster than their comfortable level. And we're used to seeing Starting Point, especially last series in the past week, we're used to seeing them play really slow, methodical, patient Rocket League. But FB Express is not letting them do that. And so they're starting to struggle with their consistency.
They're not letting them do that. And that's the thing with Starting Point. They like to control the tempo of the game. But now, when you're FB Express, they're controlling the tempo now here. As this is going in favor. Vengeance had a shot there. As Brave saves it, poised. We're going to make a play downfield. Doesn't get anything going. DJ tries to cut it off there. He does so. Knocks it towards midfield. Vengeance with the control in mid-air. 30 seconds remaining. Still 4-0 in favor of FB Express. As the 2v1 there doesn't pay off there. Now Vengeance sends it downfield into the corner. Tries to meet up with the ball there. Can he get a shot? No. Brave cuts it off there. As first killer tries to make a play. Doesn't get anything going. 10 seconds left here. As Poise tries to cut it off there. But that's risky! Is it gonna go in? It doesn't!
That was so unfortunate. It was so close. Just like my ex-girlfriend. But now we have a 1-1 series. FB Express have figured out how to beat this team. Brave once again putting an excellent showing on, holding all the penalty on the defense. But unfortunately, the end of the day, they outshot Starting Point wildly. They had all of the pressure all of the time, and that's just not something that you can have playing in these series. That you have to be able to break out of those deadlocks, which is something that previously Starting Point seemed to be pretty good at.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, like you saw Starting Point play a very, very aggressive favor, but then when FB just comes out the gate and they're swinging now it's like what the Starting Point need to do here now is like, do we have to go back on a little bit of defensiveness because FB Express had everything in control in their favor. They won the 50-50s. They had spatial awareness. They had control. They had the communications right down there. And if you're Starting Point, now you got to figure like, okay, now we know how this team plays. Now we have to win this if we want to win the series here.
Yeah, they do. Well, they still got quite a few games to play left. The series is tied at 1. Winner of this goes to match point. So, with that being said, let's not waste any more time. The countdown is on. The players are on. Let's get right into this and see what's going to start off here It looks already like FB Express is going to put more pressure on net, but a beautiful little touch by Brave to knock that one away and keep it out of dangerous territory.
Yeah, great play so far from FB Express there. As Vengeance had a shot there, he doesn't get it now. Poise looks to send it downfield as DJ looks to await it. Now Vengeance gonna try to do something there. Brave cuts him off there. Brave with a shot that gets saved by Poise. Stan with a shot, saved by Vengeance. Brave with his third shot, doesn't get anything. It is wild. Now the fast break down the field as Stan just cuts it off.
Wannabe first killer, knocking it off the back wall, coming back down into the near post, waiting for his teammate Vengeance, getting time and space, but not able to control it for very long as Poise knocks it up high. DJ looks for a 50. It's down in front of the net. Is anybody home? No. Stan puts that one in.
Puts it in the net there, as this was just first killer tried to get back there, but he was way too late as Stan, the man, makes it a 1-0 game.
He really does. He puts it up there. Only 60 seconds there, give or change in. Vengeance having wildly good control of the ball. Gets a reset over his own teammate. Not quite sure what the pressure was there. It looked like it wanted to be a pass, but it wasn't quite there. Looking for Stan, gets the pinch. Oh, not quite. I spoke too soon. The starting point now starting to show a little bit more life on the offensive end after having a complete flatline in game 2. But unfortunately, they're not going to make anything of this opportunity.
Yeah, they had something there. My bad. They were having just a little bit of no pulse in there. This game here, game 3, they were showing they're showing signs of life here. That's an empty net as Poise saves it in the nick of time there. Poise takes possession, little of a reset here, tries to get something, doesn't get anything here. As he sends it downfield, that's an empty net!
Yo, you stole the turtle! He stole the turtle!
God.
Brave! You insufferable teammate! Look at this. DJ was gonna get the turtle goal and Brave is like, nah, I'm just gonna knock it in. Nobody from this FB Express team was back to save that. Not even Poise, who currently has 4 saves, by the way. We're not even 2 minutes into the match. He already has 4 saves. Starting point, really rallying around that loss and kind of taking it to heart. Props to them for keeping the mentality to stay in it, but first killer is going to get a response here and put one in.
Yeah, right there, Poise taking a little bit of advantage there. The pass to first killer, and first killer says, we need to end this here to get to the series point. As it's 2-1 to 50-50. Oh, that's bad as Brave scores.
Brave gets a really good answer right there, right back to the goal that they had just conceded. Beautiful kickoff from DJ to get that right over the cheater. Right over the defender too. Nothing they can do about that except just get good. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But there's still 3 minutes left in this match for FB Express to make more mistakes like that. Apparently, his Uncle Stan's going to put in a 4th.
Stan the man, he does it again as the 50-50 gets whiffed by FB Express and Stan takes advantage.
Here, the unfortunate thing is here that they've had the same kickoff strategy the entire time. They're a little late to that one. Looked like they were late getting started and didn't quite get there. Brave unable to get back, and it looking like both teams' defense is just crumbling right now.
Yeah, a little bit of a crumbling defense there. See, first killer, he's gonna probably just knock it down towards the field here, and that's where Vengeance comes in and pushes it through the net to get it to a 2-goal deficit. And now if you're FB Express, you have to get back on the defensiveness here. And starting point wins to 50-50. Ball running around backboard, doesn't get anything. Vengeance tries to clear it, almost got knocked in by his own teammate there. That would have been bad. As Brave rotates around here, DJ pops it up in the air, looks to fly downfield, gets it off the wall here. Vengeance clears it. Z sends it downfield. It gets caught off by Poise here. As now starting point looks to make something, a little bit of a play here. Stan cuts it off. DJ sends it into the goal, but Vengeance with the save. Stan, can he get back downfield? No, he can't.
Oh, he's got the reset. Oh, he got the read off the backboard. I'm sorry, that was too good.
No, it's fine. He had that reset, but that was it just wasn't enough. They did not have the right timing to get it down here, as first killer almost had something there, but the ball was just too far out of his reach.
Here Comes back the other way. Vengeance getting another reset over the defender. Brave there to knock it away, but he can't control it outside of his own net. He comes through the midfield looking for a 50. He's going to take the air double 50, loses it up. DJ and First Killer are going to race off to this. His Uncle Stan's going to put this one off the posted corner. Oh. Wow, what a placement.
Uncle Stan, the man, doing it as he does best, taking advantage of what the defense gives him, knocks it off the crossbar, off the side, and gets it in.
Well, here comes back the other way as they're starting to, there is a lot of back and forth between these teams. It kind of seems like neither is really able to take full control of the other. We saw Starting Point take game 1. We saw this FB Express team take 2. And then now game 3 looking to be moving up to match point here within the next minute and 30 seconds. The FB Express definitely has their work cut out for them, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, they do. They do. And that's the thing, they have to at least have one man back downfield just in case that ball starts to head downfield. If they have that one man back there, then they're all good. As Poise is that third man back downfield, he clears it. Tries to make play, tries to go around the net, see if he can do anything. DJ looks to have something there, but that gets cut off. Brave regains possession. Now Poise wins the 50-50 here. Poise trying to do a little bit of air control there. The demo in favor of Starting Point. Vengeance with a shot, gets denied by DJ. Now First Killer takes an opportunity at the net. Brave cuts it off. Back downfield into the corner. Brave with a shot, gets cut off by Poise. Poise with a demo, the 3v2 in FB's favor. Shot on goal, and Poise knocks it in.
It's definitely one of those awkward floater goals that you don't want to concede, but you've got the insurance of having a 3-goal lead, now a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, they had that there. They had the 3-goal lead. Now down to a 2-goal here. This is where this is where your heart, your determination comes. 30 seconds in there. As Starting Point knocks it out of the goal here, sends it back downfield. Here's Brave, gonna fly through the air. Wants to get help from his teammate. Doesn't get anything. Stan misses with the 50-50. That's a possession by Poise. As First Killer knocks it up in the air. Vengeance trying to knock it back out there. As First Killer looks to make a play. Brave knocks it out there. 5 seconds to go here. The person that gets it will take series point here. And it looks like it's going to be Starting Point.
Starting Point, that time ticking down, really put them on the edge of victory here. They are up 2-1 in the series. It is a best of 5. So, with that being said, this is going to be a long night for FB Express if they cannot break out of their defensive end. There was a lot of back and forth, but the biggest battle is winning it in the midfield, which neither team really seemed to do successfully. Neither team really seemed to do well either. So the choice is, it's going to come down to which team is really going to be able to do that, because that is where games are won and lost, is in that midfield, where you're setting up those passes, where you're looking for your teammates. Starting Point seems to have passes down really, really well. That's where FB Express kind of really just leaves really, really heavily on the mechanics of Vengeance. But they've already recognized that, Starting Point has, and they've really shut him down this series.
Yeah, Starting Point really was not playing up to their potential here. You saw Starting Point really had something there. FB Express really not doing anything they can here. But if you're a Starting Point here, this is the momentum that you want. You want to go into this game having as much momentum as you can here. As the series point here, all Starting Point needs to do is just win this game, and they take the series here. But if you're FB Express, you want to force another game here.
You want to force a game 5. Vengeance here looking for it. He gets slotted in right off the bat. 4 seconds into the game, Vengeance is like, no, we're starting this off way.
Yeah, right there. That's what I'm talking about. FB Express trying to at least just get the one shot that they need here. And now 1-0, 4 seconds in, 4:56 to go here. As the 50-50 is won by FB Express. Ball heading towards downfield. Gets met by Poise. As Poise gets a little bit of a touch, doesn't get anything there. First Killer has him right on the re-end there. The double tap off the wall, not in their favor. What FB Express wants to do here. As Stan tries to make something happen, he gets a demo. As Brave whips on the 50-50 there. First killer knocks it out of their own net. And now Poise gonna take a little bit of his action. The 2v1. He backs off a little bit. Vengeance pops it up into the air. Gets a shot on goal. And first killer scores.
This series is so back and forth and back and forth. Neither team really able to gain control. The double whiff there from starting point is not characteristic of them, to say the least.
Yeah, it's not characteristic, but FB Express is learning from their mistakes here. Every time it looks like that starting point has something going there, FB Express answers right back as Stan gets a shot there, gets saved by Vengeance. Now ball pop up in the air. Vengeance looking to knock it down, looking to send it towards his teammate. That gets caught off by 2 members of starting point. The shot on goal by Poise. He gets a demo. Brave saves it. Vengeance, little awkward angle, couldn't get the shot he wanted to. Now off the wall. First kill, trying to make a play. Back downfield, empty net. Nope, Poise. Right there to meet it as DJ. Air control, reset. Going to fly to the air. Vengeance. Whoa, collision in the air from FB Express.
And then that awkward double command. Ball is out the line. DJ is going to come and knock this one in and shorten that lead. We got 3:30 left. There's still lots of Rocket League to play. This could go either way, Kenzo.
Yeah, it can there. And Poise just, he had something there. A little bit of a whiff, mistimed that jump. But they still have the lead. It's a 1-goal lead, however. But if you're FB Express, you really need to have that third man play right down the field. Or have another man come in right and play in his favor in case he misses that shot. As Poise takes dribble, the 2v1, Brave says, no thank you, I'm going to cut that off. As now here, Vengeance tries to play, he rotates out of there. Wasn't going to go for a smart move. Ooh, there's a shot there from starting point. Brave cuts it off, excuse me, not Brave. FB Express looks to cut that shot off.
Brave here looking for a 50 out in the midfield. Off the races with Stan and Poise to try and see who wins it. Stan gets this off. He gets another touch, but he ran out of boost about halfway through. DJ gets beat by FB Express. Awkward touch there. Brave unable to get contact on it. This Poise going to look up for a pass to Vengeance, who pops it high for his third, but no, first killer can't get there in time. Vengeance bumping off the offender just to see if he can't buy his teammates some time to get it out, and he does. He's going to take control of it here. Tries to flick it over the defender, but Brave read him like a book and jumped for it yesterday. Took that away from him. Once again, the Express is really struggling to get any kind of offensive opportunities going aside from the 2 that they've scored on. But other than that, it has been entirely starting points ball game.
Yeah, it has been, but they're still down 2-1 here. Even though FB Express has the lead, they're not getting anything going offensively. And if you're... Okay, I was going to say that if you're starting point, you need to do something. But first killer, basically a 2-goal game again.
It's very awkward how they play.
Yeah,
you know?
they do.
It's so like they're there to read, and they're fine with cutting the rotations and all that, but when they cut the rotations, their positioning is still kind of awkward, and it leaves players with the low boost and these really tight situations where they can't do a whole lot with their touch, which is causing them to really kind of fall apart on the back end. Here we have an empty net here. First killer trying to steal that, but Poise is going to put that one in.
Looks like he was trying to, I don't know, stop that goal, which has been really weird, but Poise from downtown here, I think first kill was trying to at least trajectory, trying to make a little bit of a little spicy shot there, but doesn't get it. Now, starting point down 3 goals here. They need to make a play. They need to start playing a little more offensively, and as hopefully here, nobody from, Bray doesn't have a shot on goal here, as he does now. He shuts me up real quick there, as Stan misses his turn here. Poise passes it downfield. Now the ball in starting point's corner here. Bray tries to clear it somewhat. He loses the 50-50. Now Bray tries to circle around the back. Poise gets off the wall. Vengeance tries to make a play, but misses. Now Poise has to rush downfield to get that ball out of his own corner. And if you're FB Express, you want to keep that foot on the gas pedal here.
Here comes FB Express back the other way, looking to get another one here. They've pretty much got all the insurance that they need, but starting point, really, you just got to play for momentum at this point. You want to get a couple, mentality goals back here. DJ gets one here, gets a touch on there. Brave is there to knock it home. They shorten that lead to 2, but is it too little, too late?
Well, they got 46 seconds here, so maybe if they get a quick goal here, knock it down to maybe about 4 seconds or 3 seconds, if it's possible, and they're down 1 goal to tie it up here. But they need to get that kickoff to go in their favor here. As they somewhat do here, as Brave gets the touch there. Stan looking to meet him there, but Stan doesn't have anything there. That's an empty net. Can they get there? Oh, not the angle they want there. Now DJ has to rotate back here. Tries to make a play as Brave sends it downfield. Boys looking to meet him there. 30 seconds remaining here. At starting point, just needs 2 more goals to tie it up.
They really do. Well, finding those 2 goals is going to be a challenge with the speed of play, and every second that ticks away is taking you farther away from that possibility. Here comes FB Express, trying to keep control of it in their own end. Stan doesn't really have a whole lot he can do with that. He gets a really awkward touch. Brave gets one in. They've got 5 seconds left. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah, it's not over till the Fat Lady sings here as Brave gets the touch. He needs to knock it in there. Now with 5 seconds left here, all starting point needs is just 1 more goal to tie it here. They need that kickoff to go in their favor. It does not. As there, Brave trying to make an empty net there, doesn't get it. And FB Express ties the series up 2-2.
Yeah, they do. They take this to Game 5. You love to see it. You really do. You love to see the way that it falls apart, the way that the cookie crumbles between this team. Starting point, they managed to crawl back to within 1. So we'll give them props for that. Brave and Stan really showing their true colors, their true offense there, allowing the team to really push back all the way. I fully believe that if they had scored 2 goals maybe a minute earlier and they had another 60 seconds left, we would be going into an overtime in Game 4. But it was too little, too late. But the mentality is what they need to maintain here, right? And if you're FB Express, you don't need to change anything. You just keep doing what you're doing, keep playing fast, keep manipulating the speed of play like they have been the entire series, and then call it a day.
Yeah, they do. Because the thing here, if you're FB Express here, you got to keep that momentum going because now starting point has your numbers. They have the little momentum. All they needed was just that kickoff to go in their favor. Brave with the 2 goals and DJ with a goal there, as this was just so close to being right down to what starting point really wanted there. All they needed was just that goal here. Now as we head into the series points, the winner of this will take the series. Is it going to be FB Express or is it going to be starting point here? It is a 50-50 game here.
It is a 50-50. Game 5 and a best of 5 for the Week 3 final. Uncle Stan is going to get beat there. DJ is going to beat the other offender, though. Boy is going to get an awkward touch. Vengeance going to knock it out. And starting point looks like they're going to have the first offensive opportunity as they're racing back. A demo in the backfield and nobody's home for starting point. That is not the way you want to start your game off.
Yeah, you saw Vengeance. He had to double tap off the corner, then off the ceiling. And Brave, he tried his best to rush back downfield, but just can't get it there. And now this is starting point. This is not what you want here. You only back down the goal here. As DJ tried to make a play off the 50-50, he completely whips on there. And now as Vengeance gets the touch there, keeps it on starting point side of the field, but DJ knocks it back to FB Express side of the field. And now DJ trying to rotate out here, trying to make a play here. Brave gets a touch there, looking for his second touch of the game. Brave tries to get a shot there, but Vengeance saves the goal here. Now he sends it back downfield where DJ's awaiting there. Now Stan hangs up on the wall here, makes a play. DJ with a shot, poised with the save. And now FB Express wants to keep that momentum. They got a 3rd man back there. That's what they need to do here. As Vengeance completely misses there. Brave pops it up into the air once more. As Stan try to get something there, he reverses. Gets the reset. Vengeance. Empty net here as DJ with the save.
Here comes DJ back the other way. He left boost, but he did not leave the ball. Brave is going to put this one top.
Oh!
Knocks it in. 1-1. We got 3:44 left to play, and we have a game on our hands.
I think Boys might have actually knocked it into his own net there. I know he was trying to go for the save, but he just didn't have enough angle there.
he didn't quite have it. It all comes down to the zone of coverage, and if you're trying to defend, wanting your back post, if you're the only defender in net, the back post to really be your coverage. But unfortunately, he just was, didn't have the momentum, didn't have the angle, didn't have the boost to do it, looks like, either. And that's just the ultimate downfall of, pretty much every player from where these guys are at GC to GC3, all the way down to, the absolute depths of bronze, which obviously you get more problems as you go down. But DJ gonna get a double here, knocks another one in. Starting point is up by 1.
And that's what Starting Point love to do. They love to make you make mistakes there, and that's what they had there. Boys just could not have the angle there. He got beat. The Bannerman got the goal that time.
Here they come down the other way. Brave. Absolutely missing that. I almost saw the Starting Point. FB Express trying to put something on an empty net, but Starting Point manages to get back to it. He's got a little bit of boost. He's got a 50. Oh, what a save! Had to be ready for that one as DJ tried to squeak it through. First killer, that's it for Vengeance, who nicks it to the wall. Stan going to the ceiling. Vengeance knocks it back down to the midfield, and FB Express knocks it all the way back down to the other end.
Yeah, that save was really good. That they had something there, but just FB Express was ready for that one as Stan gets a demo here. As first killer tries to make a shot there, tries to send it downfield, doesn't get anything. Now DJ with possession, he gets a demo on first killer. The 3v2 in Starting Point's favor. Vengeance with a drift, but he loses the 50-50, and Uncle Stan, the man, gets a goal.
It's absolutely nasty. The dunk on Vengeance. It's disrespectful. Like I said in the last series, if you're going to do that to him, buy him dinner first.
Yeah, I agree. Gotta buy him dinner before you do that, as that shot could have gone in for FB Express, but it doesn't. Just a little bit off target. Now first killer takes possession. He gets the pop-up. Boy's gonna fly through the air. Wants to get a shot on goal, but Uncle Stan, the man, does it again with a save.
Vengeance looking to get a redirect there. He puts it in near side, right over the defender. The game sense on this one is almost like he has the force. He just knows. DJ, unfortunately, unable to get any contact on it, and they shorten that lead to 1.
Yeah, right there. DJ had something there, but he completely loses the 50-50, and it goes in the favor of FB Express. Now, FB Express wins the 50-50. Vengeance with a tap. Thought that something was going to go there for them, and it doesn't. Now, poised. Rotates right downfield, tries to hurry back downfield. Vengeance is late, and Uncle Stan, the man, does it one more time, folks. Scores the goal, and it's 4-2 here.
He's late and he's dry, just like my last Tinder date. He can't get to that in time. And starting to pull away is Starting Point. They're looking like they're contending. They want this bad. And looking over at the FB Express side, Vengeance is fighting for his life. Meanwhile, Poised is really just here for emotional support. Posting only 82 points in nearly three and a half minutes of play.
Yeah, he is there. Boy's not playing his absolute best here. Vengeance doing all the heavy lifting, and if he wants to get back in this game, everybody has to commit towards the field of play here. As DJ gets a shot there, the front downfield, DJ gets something, but the ball way too high to make a play there. He had something there. They had the 3v2, they had the empty net, just not in time there. As DJ says, let me have a second chance.
They pulled out the hammer and they started driving nails into the coffin. Just absolutely hammering every single one of these goals home. As you can see, the mentality of this FE Express team start to break down and crumble as they're starting to, crack under the pressure. The Starting Point is on them. That's
just really bad timing from FB Express. They had two people come into that ball here, doesn't have it. Now DJ's gonna fly through the air, tries to get a shot on goal, a little off target. Brave circles around as FB Express knocks it out of their own goal, but Stan says I'm gonna knock it back in there. 1 minute remaining. It's looking like Starting Point is your Week 3 champions here. As Vengeance knocks it downfield before Starting Point knocks it right back to their side of the field. As Vengeance with 2 goals here, 500 points here, over 500 points there. He gets another shot, but Uncle Stan, the man, saves it. He is acting like he is him out there as he knocks it out of their field. 30 seconds here as FB Express looked like they had a shot there, but missed completely on there.
And here comes Vengeance, knocks about the other way, looking for a redirect. He gets the double off the sidewall, but he doesn't have any boost to follow it. First killer, knocking it down off the ceiling, putting it down into the goal. He gets one. They shorten the lead to 2, but I don't know, with 13 seconds left, they need nothing less than Charlie's Angels to get that done.
Well, the thing is, if you're FB Express, you need a very good kickoff, and you need a score here to make it a one-score game. So you hope that this kickoff goes in your favor. You hope that starting point just whips there. That's what I'm talking about. But it doesn't go in there. 10 seconds left. Boys knocks it downfield. Looks for a teammate to get back downfield. First killer tries to make a play, but it looks like starting point is going to be your week 3 champions here.
Yeah, with 0 seconds down, starting point is officially won, but they're just kind of playing for kicks here.
And we got a little bit of trash talking coming from starting point there.
But, so congrats to starting point for pulling out ahead of that. And they are your week 3 Wolfden Series champions. But FB Express, taking them to Game 5, to say the least, was a huge thing. It is a massive, a massive turnout for them. They took down WDS EXO very, very easy, but taking a team like Starting Point, who we've seen in past weeks to be exceptionally strong, and really the only other teams that can contend with them are Next to New and Lotus 8 Nurka, who we haven't seen return yet. Having to take them to Game 5 and still, I mean, it was still very close. The scoreline might not have been close, but the gameplay was very, very close. And to see them take to Game 5 is just stellar outplay from both teams.
Yeah, it is there. FB Express looked like they had starting point at a couple points there. As soon as starting point would get a game, FB Express would answer right back. Starting point would get a goal, and FB Express will fire right back at them. And if you're FB Express, you want to use this knowledge for when you come back next time if you're facing starting point again, because now you know how this team plays. And if you're starting point, they didn't cruise the entire tournament. They did have a lot of hiccups there, a lot of moments where it looked like that they were going to be knocked out in there. You saw with that game with EXO, they had the moments there. And then in this game here in the finals, you really thought that FB Express could do it all the way. They took them to Game 5 here, and that's exceptionally low here if you're FB Express.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. Exactly, you're on point. Well, as we do usually in turn every week, we have a interview with the man himself, Kenzo, as you like to call him, Stan the Man. Mm-hmm. We're gonna hop over to the community. Or you did get in the community server from last week, right? I did bring you over.
No, I'm not in there.
You're not in there? All right. Well, I'll handle it from here, but you can listen in on Twitch if you would like to. But that being said, we're gonna get Uncle Stan. I believe it's Uncle Stan. I'm gonna ask him correctly because I feel like it's Uncle Stan, but I'm not entirely sure. It's just STN. So hopefully that's just the way that it goes. The way that it's properly pronounced. Hopefully, oh sweet, he's here. Hey, welcome in, Uncle Stan. Congrats on your series win.
Yo, what's up? Thank you.
Hey, so we noticed in that series a lot that this was a very, very back and forth game. And something that the casters had brought up was the mentality. Like even in Game 2, when you guys fell like really far behind for a minute, you still fought back up to within 1. So how did you guys handle that mentality? What did you change in between games, or did you change anything?
I think it was just Brave not throwing. Yeah, that was about it. Just some of the games he would just not hit the ball. And then the games we won, he would hit the ball. I'm gonna be honest.
It really comes down to that sometimes, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between playing with your friends and playing with solo queue teammates and ranked. The differences that you're going to get in there. So you guys have, you got your 10 points. You've got one more week of play before the major, which most likely, definitely, I cannot imagine in any world, unless you don't play next week and the other teams, basically the top 5 teams, don't play. You guys will qualify for that. So are you looking forward to playing in the major and for that big prize pool of, I believe we currently have it set, I believe, somewhere in the ballpark of $200.
I was just subbing since Bub couldn't make it, so I don't know. That's not up to me.
Well, go tell your boss you're one hell of a sub if I've ever seen one myself, because I honestly had forgotten. I can't keep track of who's on every roster, but that is one hell of a sub if I do say so myself. You played absolutely phenomenally everything there.
Yeah, I was just an emergency player brought up since Bub couldn't play, so.
Well, you did a damn good job if I do say so myself. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for talking a little bit about your series. You have a good rest of your night, and congrats on your win.
Yeah, but you guys have a great night too. Thank you.
Yep. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up this week. I've been Fresh. This is my co-host, one of the other best casters that we have. We congratulate the winners' starting point on their congratulate the winner starting point on their win this week. Obviously, they get 10 points, and then 9 points will go to FB Express, and then et cetera down the line. We have one more week of play before the major. We don't really talk about the prize pool that much. We know it's in the ballpark of about $200, but we have left it undisclosed because we're still in the process of reaching out to sponsors, reaching out to clients, reaching out to fundraisers and stuff to hopefully increase that prize pool for you guys. So we don't want to say it's like, oh, it's like a couple $100 and then have it be more or have it be less. But that's what we're aiming for, and we'll make that happen one way or another. So like I said, I've been Fresh. This is my co-host, Kenzo. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we will see you same time, same game, same place next week.